Ni hao, and welcome back to the Chinese campaign. It is now April 1959, and I'm gonna walk you through what has happened since last time, which isn't much. But first of all, we're gonna go to war with France. Is that the war declaration? I think it is. Or maybe it isn't. We're very close anyway. And also, war with the US. There we go, increased tension. So, what has happened? I took the rest of Japan. I got a 100% chance to succeed on all my invasions. I did go for 2 to 3 times the minimum required tonnage, just to be sure, but honestly, currently, it doesn't seem like I need to in the game. It almost seems as if, as long as you have the minimum requirement, you get a 100% chance to succeed on your invasion, which I guess will make invasions a lot easier. So, I did get a peace treaty with Japan. I asked for the Caroline Islands as war operations, didn't get them. They have those, and this here in the Caribbean. So they're basically a non-player at this point in the campaign. They had no ships to give me. That's why there was, well, nothing to record. There were no battles because they had no navy. I think there was one submarine battle. Italy surrendered. I got one of their battleships. The peace treaty wasn't worth much, but it was just enough to get one of their rather cheap battleships, 1.6 billion or so. From Germany, I got nothing. They had nothing I could take for the war operation money. So yeah, that was those two wars. As for ship design, let me show you the. Oh, by the way, I did refit the Sheen class battleships, and I made a copy of the design, the Sheen 2, and built 2 of those. And I made a further refit of those ships just because I had some spare capacity and wanted to incorporate some new technology. And I designed a new heavy cruiser. So let's take a look. But first, the refit Italian battleship. As you can see, I even managed to make it a little bit cheaper than the original 1.6 billion, but I do think it's better now. Let's take a look. And here is my refit Sacralega class battleship. I didn't do a lot of changes. I did move some stuff around. This secondary turret was mounted between the main tower and the B turret for some reason. It looked kind of weird, and it gave it a very huge forweight offset because the A and B turrets were all the way at the bow. So I changed that. I made the armor make a little bit more sense. It's still kind of slow. It's yeah, not bad. Okay resistance, not great. Kind of slow, but that's the case with a few of my other like cheaper battleships, and also the modernized dreadnought things, like the Heatsen and the what's it called? I've already forgotten. The Tubin. Also not very fast. But yeah, kind of cheap. Maintenance is only 7 million a month, which is basically nothing. So nice. The Sheen 2, it's nothing really special. It's a slightly improved Sheen. It's got slightly longer main guns. But this one, though, that's a new ship. The Ching'an class heavy cruiser. Its main benefits basically is the cost. It's very, very cheap. Compare 424 million to for example, 844 million. It's not as fast. It's not very tough. It's got 6. Are they 9-inch guns or 10-inch guns? 9-inch guns. But what surprised me, and this wasn't even the intention when I made it, is that you can push these up to over 1500 ASW rating. So these will accompany my task forces and do pretty much what my light cruisers are doing for them currently, just protect them from submarines. But also, yeah, top speed only 30 knots. That is just fast enough to keep pace with my battle cruisers and fast battleships. So they can just follow the line and provide some decent kind of long range firepower. So they're better at that than the light cruisers. Also cheaper. And yeah. Not much tougher though. Not great armor, very, very low resistance. Only 69, which is not nice for a heavy cruiser. But yeah, they're cheap. I've built a bunch of them. So that's what happened in the like ship design department. As for politics, why has it taken so long to get a war started? Well, when 1.6.0.9 came out, they'd messed with the tension mechanics, and it was just impossible to get something going. When that patch came out, I had a relationship with the US which was minus 75, and I wanted to get a war started, but nothing I could do could prevent the tension from just improving. I had ships sailing around here and here, right off of San Francisco, and I kept provoking them, and nope, relationship just got better and better and better, and everyone was friends. There was peace on Earth, which isn't very fun in a war game. So I kept playing, which was dumb. I should have just closed the game and waited for another optimized patch, because well, a few hours later they fixed it. So that was a few in-game wasted years. And no, I was dumb enough to not take any backup patches, backup saves first. So yep, it's now April 1959. Hopefully we're gonna get a war started. There's a new optimized patch out now that has fiddled with the game mechanics some more in terms of tension. So I don't know. Hopefully we're gonna get something happening. So I guess I was wrong with the war with France thing. But maybe not. -5 with France. -5 with the US. Elsewhere, -4.2 in the Bay of Bengal. Yeah, sure. There we go. That's war with France. And that gives me a further -13 with the US, so that should be war with them too. Excellent. Now we're oh, and there. Now we're definitely going to war. Yep, -99. That is nice. Also, GDP is up to almost 3.6 trillion. And as you can see, Japan not doing too hot. They got a crew pool of 3. I suspect that's their admiral and a couple of secretaries, maybe. For some reason they're building 4 ships. I don't know how they're going to crew those with 3 men. And an army force of 73. That's like a platoon and a half, maybe? Yeah, it's not much. Let's invade some French territory. Start with Tonkin. which is here. Luckily, I have some task forces ready. Which do we have here? Hefei and Mudang. Alright. Let's tango, France. And then next turn we're gonna do something with the US. Very nice. Shipbuilding capacity is good. I've been making money, by the way, selling ships. So I was down to 70 something billion. But over the years, yeah, selling ships, you make a lot of money that way. Let's get some fights going. Because I've been itching. I've spent so many hours just clicking next turn and trying to provoke things and force things to happen. There we go. War with the US as well. And Britain and Germany? See, now people are fighting. It seems almost as if we have a world war going. That's an expensive battlecruiser, 6.4 billion, 36 knots, which isn't bad. It's got 8 14.7-inch guns, which is, for a ship that expensive, not great. Their heavy cruisers have 6 10.1-inch guns. Yeah, I think we've got this. And also, Mudang. First battle. Oh, France. That is not a good looking ship. Or maybe it is. Maybe just the silhouette is weird. We got Hefei and Mudang. Followed by Wuxi and Nanning. They all have a 30 knot top speed. And we're just gonna have these heavy cruisers follow them. DDs do DD things. Light cruisers, are you all 39 knot capable? Yes, you are. Do I really need you guys to potentially take a bunch of hits? No. I don't think so. So you're just gonna... this is probably gonna be one of those cases again where I send my light cruisers home and then I figure out later that, oh, maybe I need them. And they're 1,000 miles away. So what we're gonna do instead... Oh, no, not like that. Like this. They're just gonna be on station here. Maybe widen that circle a little bit more. They are insanely maneuverable. One French battlecruiser spotted. Yeah, no, it's not terribly bad actually. I just would have liked to see these two superstructures be pushed together and maybe have a funnel on the main tower. I think this has a pretty bad longitudinal weight offset. It's not too bad. 20. Mark 5 14s, very long range. Cordite 3 and Dunite, so... light shells and reduced ammo, so maybe not that explosive. Armor is present. Mudang has fired. Her 20-inch guns outrange the 14s on the enemy battlecruiser. As you would expect. And here we go. Mudang gets to be on the thumbnail. Mudang giving main character energy. As I think they say. Do not switch targets, okay. Good. Wuxi and Nanning not quite in range. You, okay. That's, I think we just lost a DD. Or maybe not. Wuxi, Nanning, you're gonna target the heavy cruisers. DDs, you're just gonna launch whenever you can and get away. There we go, hit them back. Of course, now my own DD interrupted by exploding turrets. Yeah, she was explosive. Imagine that. Cordite and Dunite not being a safe... okay, Fushan didn't launch. That is okay. Wuxi, Nanning, switch back to the cruisers. What hit you, battlecruiser? Was a 16 actually. 20s have yet to hit. '20s haven't done anything. Oh, you switched targets, you too. That was not the intention. You're sticking with the battlecruiser. Nanning and Wuxi can handle the heavy cruisers. By the way, what kind of armor are we looking at here? There's some armor. Again, the main belt is thinner than the fore and aft belt, but okay. I guess the third inner belt kind of makes up for that. That should be equal to 8 inches. Mudang firing HE. Mudang AP, I think. Let's take a look at what kind of torpedoes you have. 23-kilometer torpedoes. How about the DDs? 12.6. How about the light cruisers? 16.2. These are 11-inch armed heavy cruisers, which is nice. Let's drop you two down to cruising speed. Mudang just not really finding her mark. Even with the turret blown off, the enemy battlecruiser is still combat capable. Didn't blow up all the ammunition. That's one heavy cruiser down. Set you to save, actually. Hopefully that will make you wait a little bit between each shot. Both heavy cruisers down. Mudang took a hit. Not serious. Wuxi, Nanning, you're on light cruiser killing duty. Heavy cruisers, you got 3 DDs to shoot at. I would rather you did that than pepper that battleship with your cruiser guns. Okay, light cruisers just went invisible. Come on, Mudang, find your mark. Nope. Taken one hit from a 20-inch gun and it didn't do much. So far, kind of disappointing by the Mudang. Wuxi, Nanning, back to light cruisers. I need you to start doing something, Mudang. I paid 10 billion for you. Okay, heavy cruisers, please stick to firing at the DDs. I know they went invisible for a little bit, but they are actually the same DDs I told you to fire at a couple of minutes ago. Believe it or not. And the battlecruiser is now out of ammo. I think we're just gonna turn in a little bit, get a little bit closer. Their torpedo range is not too bad. And the enemy battlecruiser has been slowed down enough that they're now not really faster than our ships. A little bit. I could speed up. just would like to have that cruise speed bonus. And get the most out of my accuracy. Notting and Wuxi actually scoring hits on those light cruisers. And it's just a Mudang with her inexperienced crew. Not really hitting much. Also, turn your guns off until the DDs are visible, which they now are. Do something, Mudang. I need you to get some crew experience here. So you can actually be effective next time you see action. Nanning and Wuxing both target the light cruiser. There we go. That was a 20-inch hit. A couple, actually. Taking out some engines. Gonna make sure none of these will surprise me with more torpedo range than the others. Mudang, didn't you switch main gun target? No, you didn't. That was your secondaries. Firing at the, there we go. Battlecruiser down. Let's send the heavy cruisers off to do things. Yeah, we're still safe. Yeah, nice little skirmish. What you want? What kind of armor does this light cruiser have? 1 inch. That is cruiser food. One DD down. These two will be down very soon. Mudang has done almost as much with her 7-inch secondaries as with the main guns. kind of disappointing. Whoop. Saved by the bell, I guess. No, they still have one. We're not done yet. So we're gonna have to... You're gonna detach. You're gonna turn right away. Log you on. You're gonna have to do some maneuvers here. I think you're gonna be okay. Yep. We're good. And there goes the last one. Nice. Nice little victory against the French. 50,000 victory points. Probably because this battlecruiser was kind of expensive. Oh yeah, that's almost twice what mine cost. It's even more than the Hefe class battleship. Let's see, what more do we have? We're gonna fight to the end because we got some invasions to do. Here we go. Another one of those battlecruisers. And a lot more cruisers. We've got Chubin, Shima, Hietsen, and 3 Beijing class heavy cruisers. We got these with the 8-inch guns. And a lot of DDs. Alright. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I almost expected these light cruisers to be a lot faster. Only 32 knots. 2 different classes. Okay, these are even slower. How about their DDs? 29.8? Okay. I expected those to be a lot faster too. Should have checked last battle. Less than 100 million though, so very cheap. Let's go. Yeah, I think we're well equipped for this. Now, as disappointing as the Mudang's performance was in the previous battle, gotta keep in mind that she has, well, she doesn't have a veteran crew yet. Again, light cruisers, you can retreat. You've done your job keeping my ships safe from submarines. You will detach and join the 2 DDs here. So I have 2 units of 3. It's a little bit less unwieldy. There we go. Now Shui Ma should be spotting the enemy first, because she has that insane tower spotting. Chubin's seasoned? I thought you had veteran crew. Yeah, we've spotted them. Oh, they are far away. 60 kilometers. What is your range, Chubin? 46.9. Okay. Let's move the DDs in. There we go. We are actually firing. Trying to do a cross-torp thing, maybe? Heatsen has very good range too. Or Heizen, or... I'm actually not sure. Let's see, will I hide the target if I smoke up with those DDs? Not sure. Whoop. There we go. These guys are taking hits. Let's pick out some targets for you. Saigon. Depuis. Tajer. I'm guessing here with the pronunciations. Oh, you just switched targets, did you? That is not allowed. Shrima isn't even in range yet, but Shrima can target some. Can target a cruiser whenever possible. Are the battle cruisers in range? Not quite. How about you? You three. Not quite. But I will still pick out some targets for your torpedoes. And have you smoke up. They're keeping their distance, and this time there's not really much I can do about that because I got the slow battleships. But if I can score some flooding hits on that battlecruiser. I got torpedoes on the way from these guys. You have launched. You have not launched. You have not launched. Now you're launching. Okay. Switch targets then. Get those torps off. How about you guys? Are you in the mood for launching yet? Or do I have to pick out some new targets? I think I do. There we go. Yeah, not gonna hit the battlecruiser like that, but gonna hit something. This is when I would like to have those smoke launchers at the ready. But I think we're gonna see some torpedo hits here. Oh yeah, some of these are the big DDs. There, smoke. There's my battleship line. There are torpedoes heading for smoke screens. I got one, no damage, must have been a dud. That did something. That did something. That did a little bit. You are ready to go again. Yeah, we're scoring hits with the torps. These are still doing 38 knots, which is excellent. They're all combat capable. They're not doing 38 knots. The game is lying to me. Kui Long is... No, these are doing fine. Yeah, no, the tailing DD here is holding the unit back. You're gonna retreat. You two will speed up. Now, it would be nice if I could herd this huge fleet back towards my my gun line by getting my DDs kind of around them. Maybe I'm just shooting myself in the foot now and my DDs are chasing them away. That could be a possibility. So we scored 5 torpedo hits, one of which was a dud. Not massive damage, I would say. That was close. Let's target these two. 2 heavy cruisers. Are we almost in range now? Almost. That should be... you're changing too. Yeah, you're the Puladao, whatever it's called. There we go. Torps dropped. Now retreat. You 3. Where's the enemy task force going now in relation to my battle line? They are actually in range of some of the really big guns. Well, 2 of the DDs are in range. That's not really amazing. But I think those torpedo hits I scored. Some of these hits, yeah, Tajay. It's enough to slow them down. Here comes another wave. And they seem to be about on target. Remains to be seen if we're going to get any hits. Yeah, they've spotted them. How was that not a hit? Okay, Saigon, you're going to take one now. Yes. Now the battlecruiser is coming back. Okay. So my torpedo shenanigans have actually kind of paid off. Because they are coming back towards my guns. Or are they? Not really. Just some DDs. Are we gonna get rewarded by the battlecruiser coming in torpedo range? Almost looks like it. Okay, smoke up. Get a little bit closer, then we're gonna pick out some targets here. No, I think I want to go for maximum carnage again. Cyclone. But now they're maneuvering so wildly that it's kind of hard to predict where my torpedoes are gonna end up. The battlecruiser is in gun range at least. There we go. The fish has been delivered. Remains to be seen if it will be received. That battlecruiser came awfully close all of a sudden. Okay. Yeah. Fish received. Gascogne. Almost out of ammo from shooting at my DDs. It's nice when it happens to the enemy for a change. Oh wow, that was a good fish delivery. There we go. Floating hit, engine damage on Gascogne. Ah, they fixed the engine already. Effective mechanic. Lenoir goes down. No, 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 no. Who gave you permission to switch targets now? You can set your secondary guns on that heavy cruiser if you want to. Not your primary guns. Although, I will admit it was effective. Gascogne still zooming around at 34 knots. Only ships I have that can catch her are my my DDs and I guess the light cruisers that I sent away. But they're not really well, they're not gonna come out of it alive if they go chasing a battle cruiser. Let's see, Chubin. Some chance to hit. She was so close for a second, then went away. This is the downside to having slow battleships. You can't really do much if the enemy decides to fight at range. And if they want to come close, then you can't really prevent it either, other than just gunning them down as they approach. If I can get some flooding hits on her, slow her down to less than 30 knots, then the battlecruisers should be able to catch up. They only have 12-inch guns though, so not really equipped for it either. It could work. It doesn't have that much armor. And just turning into this horde of ships, not really an option either. I'm just gonna put myself in a torpedo soup. I think I need to assign some targets here. I think my battle cruisers are firing at something dumb. Who was targeting that DD? No, battle cruisers are fine. They're doing what they should be doing. Shima is... Oh, she's in range. But probably better off targeting a cruiser with those 15-inch guns. Heesan and Chubin can try to put some holes in that battlecruiser. Yeah, no, they're not shooting at the DD. They're trying to hit the battlecruiser, just missing by miles. Is she trying to get closer now? Maybe? Oh, Fordeck overpen. You got 7-inch Fordeck. It's kind of hardcore overpenning that. Chubin could actually be firing HE at the battlecruiser and still go for deck penetrations. Oh, it's her choice. Racking up the damage against the cruisers, but another partial pen. That battlecruiser is completely out of ammo. for the main guns. Oh, Shenzhen, you can stick with... Oh, didn't mean to pick all of you. Sorry. Now, Gascogne, doing 33.8 knots. Let's see what can happen if I just send the heavy cruisers after her. Hopefully I can get some flooding hits on her before, so she can't actually get away. This one's gonna hit. It was blocked. Because now she's out of ammo. And not really a huge threat to my heavy cruisers. She got some secondaries. Oh, she's got one 8.6-inch gun. And a couple of 3-inch guns. Okay, yeah, no, she's got no secondaries, basically. And no ammo for the primaries, so cruisers can go wild. And might be able to pen the extended belts. What did you have? 7-inch 4.5 belt. Saigon goes down. No, did you just switch targets? No, you didn't. It was the Shaima. Is that your secondaries on that DD? I think the Heatsen has secondary range. There we go. And we're picking apart these heavy cruisers. Oh, these light cruisers are really, really expensive. Okay, I think light battle cruisers, while you still have ammo, these light cruisers are your targets. Battleships, you're not really doing much trying to hit that battle cruiser, so you're gonna stop trying to hit the battle cruiser. And then we're gonna start getting down some cruisers. Also, we're closing in. Letting those secondaries take care of the DDs. Because I don't think any of the DDs had very good torpedo range. Nor did the cruisers, so we outranged those. Okay, you're being kind of weird here with your targeting. You're gonna target that. You're gonna target that. Yes, you. There. Secondaries? What kind of secondary range are we looking at? Not amazing, but okay. Yeah, we're in the slaughter now. Battle cruisers, you're gonna be moving out. Directly engaging the light cruisers. Let's see, Feng Tian hitting the Volta quite badly. Gonna switch to one of the light cruisers once she is down. Come on, get some good hits now. Are these guys armored? Yeah. Not amazingly so, though. Emile Bertin. Gascoigne still trying to run away. And she probably will get away. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You are not targeting all those big guns on a single DD. That's just not happening, guys. So just deal with getting micromanaged. But should it get close, you're free to open fire with the secondaries. Guess we're just gonna have to keep following the light cruisers. See, I knew I should have kept my light cruisers around. They could have been useful now. Actually. Because I think my, yeah, my 6-inch armed way high class light cruisers would absolutely murder these. Oh, here we go. Gascoigne. It's coming closer. Trying to fight back with her single 8-inch gun. Good luck. I got 15 8-inch guns on each. We got fire insurance. Down to 31 knots. But if we can get a little bit more flooding. Let's see, how are the battle cruisers doing? They're coming. They're coming. What hit you? "15-inch. So that's gotta be Shui Ma. Absolutely bullying this poor battlecruiser, which is just completely unable to do anything in return. the 8-inch gun doesn't even have an arc of fire, just the 3-inch guns. Which, as you can see, are not being very effective. Meanwhile, we're firing AP. Just down to 28.3 knots. I think HE would be more effective here. I say, as we score a floating hit. Maybe AP was the choice. Damaged an engine again, immediately fixed. What kind of ship repair things do you have here, Gascoigne? Gear turbines? Auxiliary 4 and shaft 4, okay. Engine repair like that, I was almost expecting her to have turbo electric or something. Yeah, the Beijings are closing in, doing stuff. They're out of ammo for the main guns, of course. That's what happens when you have a high rate of fire. And 1.6 has taken all your ammo away. So even with increased ammo, you keep running out. Yeah, there we go. What's going is not looking too hot. Embarrassing end to an very expensive and big battlecruiser. Just getting swarmed by heavy cruisers. Anyway, while they are out of main gun ammo, the Beijings have some pretty decent 6-inch secondaries, and they are in range. And when fighting light cruisers with little to no armor, yeah, you don't really need big caliber guns. It's an 18-inch just evaporating a light cruiser. Anyway, while those light cruisers are being slaughtered, let's go back to the enemy battlecruiser, see what's happening. We're now completely out of HE. The secondaries are joining in enthusiastically. %75% crew loss. Yeah, we're looking at a surrender here very soon. If it just doesn't just sink. Jubin is far out of range. Because now she would be actually easy to hit with those big guns. %80 surrendered. All out of 8-inch ammo. And we got one enemy light cruiser left. And there she goes. Naida goes down. Alright. I thought she was actually gonna get away for a while, but nope. She got back. She got sunk. Pretty overwhelming victory. However, this has put this task force in a pretty weak position now, as all the ships are out of ammo. So if they get engaged by a large enemy task force next turn, we're gonna have a bit of a problem. And there are a lot of task forces around here. Not for 63%. Basically, my rule of thumb when selling capital ships, that is battleships, battlecruisers, if they're not giving me at least or close to 100% profit, I typically don't bother, because those battleships will be sitting in my shipyard for almost 3 years, just hogging up capacity, and I will not get paid until it's finished. So yeah, but I do make money off of it, even at plus 63% profit, but it's just not that much money, not worth the shipbuilding capacity. Cruisers and DDs, I really don't care, I just sell them. But battleships and battlecruisers, I try to be a little bit more selective. But if they offer me plus 100% on a Mu Deng, that's a lot of billions straight into my pocket. Okay. Let's see how this naval invasion will go. Yeah, 100% chance. It's only a 3-turn invasion. Let's start something with the Americans as well. Oh, I can even take the Western USA. But I think West Philippines. West Philippines first. Ammo. You're lying to me. You don't have that much ammo. Especially not the heavy cruisers. There. Sit outside of Manila. Hopefully you're gonna get some... these are the Chang'an class heavy cruisers. The new ones that I made. They can actually join in. Do I have any other ships sitting around? Of course I do. I got the Timus. I got the Timus. They can actually do the invasion here. Actually, how many ships am I sending? Yeah, no, that's a decent task force. Got another in Shanghai. They can be my reserve. But also, let's not forget, I got this fleet here. And they're pretty good ones. With the, yeah, the Sheen too. And the 2 Spanish heavy cruisers. Yeah, we're just gonna bring you home. Bring you home to here, first of all. Now, where is that Italian battleship I got? It's probably sitting in a port somewhere. Sacrolega, Vittoria, in Wakanai. Where is Wakanai? Where is that? Here. You can join those. A little bit risky sending her alone, but there we go. Alright, and I think that's it for this episode. We're gonna have some battles. Yeah, we're gonna have some pretty big ones too. Because that's a lot of enemy task forces hanging around my waters. But I intend to sink them all. Hopefully they're gonna join a little bit together, so it's just not a single light cruiser here and a DD there, but actually something a little bit more substantial. You're gonna go into port and generate some missions for me. Beijing and Wenzhou. Do you dare fight a battleship? I don't really think so. Or maybe that's not a big battleship though. I don't know anything about the American battleships here. They might be good. Or they might not be. Where are my Sheehan claws? Good question. Let's see. Sasebo. Alright, yeah. I knew I had a another task force up my sleeve. They need some cruiser support though. Here we go. Here are some cruisers. Yeah, just join in. And then I have a task force here, ready to go. Alright. Things are looking good. Goodbye, and take care.